Welcome back, friends. Hope you saw my previous video in which I talk about as to why focus is money and not time is money. Because focus we can control, time we don't. In this video, a powerful video, I'm going to talk about the levels of money. Very interesting topic. How would you like to start attracting money like a money magnet at will for yourself and for the good of everybody? Wouldn't that be great? To know and understand the concept, watch till the end of this video. All right. To explain, the thought process behind this, let me ask you a question. I got a few notes here. All right. Now, is this money? There's a 2000 rupee note, right? What about this? It's got the same Mahatma Gandhi photo on it. It's a 500 rupee note. Is this money? Think about it. Is this money? It's a 20 rupee note, right? It's paper. It's made out of paper, right? This is made out of the same original paper that this is made out of, that this was made out of, right? Whereas the value of this, a different colored paper and different inscription, is 100 times more than this, right? So is it money or is it paper? Okay, let me ask you, what about this? Okay, is this money? What about this? All right. Now, even though this is a smaller number, this is bigger than, even the bigger number here in terms of value. You agree? So, what is money? Here we say it's paper, but we all agree that it is money, but it is physical money. It's a representation of money, right? So what value we as society give it, it becomes with an understanding. That's why the 2 Singaporean dollars was higher than the 20 Indian rupees. Yeah. What about this? Is this money? This is not paper, but is it money? It is money because it's been accepted in the society as money, right? A credit card or a debit card for that matter. Gold coin for that matter. I'm not carrying one here. A Bitcoin, I have a representation of a Bitcoin. Is that money? It is money. Yeah, because society agrees it to be. Like you see in the PK movie, right? Amir Khan, who is an alien who drops by, right? Tries to figure out if, he can use Mahatma Gandhi photographs because he saw inscription of Mahatma Gandhi photograph on rupee notes. He takes other photographs and tries to, exchange for goods. But people don't buy into it because they don't consider it money, right? So what is money? Money is an idea. Money is a form of energy. And when we start thinking that way, when we start thinking not transactional, but energy and vibration, things change. Right? That is the difference between people who think psychologically about money as energy, people who think in abundance. For example, if Bill Gates, if we take, hypothetically, right, if we take anything and everything that Bill Gates has today, right, strip him off of all that, his bank account, his mobile, his contacts, his properties, his assets, whatever, put him in the street, pant and shirt, guess what will happen? 3, 4, 5 years from now, he'll create another empire, bigger and better, maybe. The same thing happened to Donald Trump, good or bad, whatever he is, right? Donald Trump went bankrupt 4 times. 1991, 1992, 2004, and as recently as 2009, he went bankrupt. He was $900 million in personal debt as per Forbes, right? But he bounced back. His thought process is different. It is said that if we take all the money in the world, right, to avoid poverty, we take everybody's money, put it in a central pool, calculate the number of people and divide it equally among everybody. In the next 15 to 20 years cycle, it'll again become rich and the poor. All right? Because this has not changed. If this doesn't change, the reality of money doesn't change. Okay? So there are various levels of money. And I need to thank a very powerful woman entrepreneur called Deepa Ramachandran, who's put in research and shared it in a very nice way. I'll bring out some of the points from there. So we saw that the basic level, the number one level of money is the physical money, right? We look at it physically. It is a tool for survival. If you look at it this way, if you think money is physical and everything as physical representation, you feel that you have to be physically present to make the money, right? Or else if you don't go to office and be physically present for 1 week, 10 days, 20 days, when your leave finishes, loss of pay, right? No money. If you think physically, you're restricted directly. You're always needing money to fulfill your needs. It's survival mode. Your physical time traded against physical money. You are in real fear situation, stress situation all the time, right? Running constantly because time is not infinite. There is a limitation, and this is the majority of people, right? Now let's talk about the next level. Okay, next level is a set of people who are having the ability to create something. They convert their talent or a skill and give it as value in exchange of money, right? Could be a system. They could create a process. They have a company. Not just time, not just their time. They don't just show up. They do something creative out of it. It's the next level, right? Time is still, money is still in control, right? It's still in physical level in their minds. Let's go to the next level. People who investors, business owners, right? Who start transforming money from physical currency into assets. They store it as assets. They talk net worth. They don't talk income, unlike the first two levels of people. They talk net worth. My net worth is, what is your net worth? The language has changed, the thought process has changed. A level above that is called the abundance level, right? It's the psychological level. Like we talked about, the millionaires think that way. You believe in abundance of everything, not just money, relationship, love, nature, joy, happiness, everything is abundant, you feel, right? It's a form of energy. You start thinking it's a form of energy. It's not physical anymore, right? And at this level, you control money because as an energy form, you're vibrating at a higher level as compared to money, all right? That becomes powerful. If you go one level beyond, right, you actually are pursuing your calling. You made your work, your mission into a higher purpose, your goal into a higher purpose, right? It's for the good of mankind types. You're thinking above and beyond you. You're on a mission. Now, when you do things, you're thinking for everybody's good. Now, money doesn't have any option but to get attracted strongly towards you in abundance, right? In large quantities from multiple sources. You start becoming a money magnet, right? You become unstoppable. You don't have to prepare for a speech. You don't have to rehearse anything. You just have to show up and, say things because your frequency is such. You are in the zone. And money gets attracted to you in this zone, right? And in this level, you can add a zero at any time to your income. Your annual income can become monthly. You can believe in that, right? This year's annual income is my next year's monthly income. I believe in that in myself, right? So if you start thinking that way, things change. A level beyond this is the influencer level, right? Where you influence everything, including money. You control money. You impact thousands and millions of people, right? Money is in the form of, real estate, in the form of stocks, in the form of assets. You control many things, including money. You become wealthy. Money is just a byproduct. You're not thinking about earning money or income. You're not thinking that way at all. You're thinking about influence, your power to influence. Money becomes a byproduct, automatic. Yeah. And the best level to be in, the highest level, is the spiritual level, right? Where you're on a frequency with proper intention, okay? With your heart and soul, you are a servant leader. You are a giver. You are serving for the larger good, including the future of mankind. Okay, you're thinking years, like the Bill Gates Foundation, like Warren Buffett's donations, like Aziz Premji in India, right? You are working for a cause. You become a global catalyst agent, right? So, you're taking care of the poverty crisis. You're taking care of the, education crisis across the globe, climatic impacts, and you're impacting people that you never heard of. You didn't see them. You didn't meet them. You don't know them. You're never going to meet them. But their lives get transformed because of what you're doing, right? You leave a legacy. You're making beneficiaries, of people who never expected it. That's the spiritual level. And you would never have to think about money again at that level. All right. So, my dear friends, these are various levels. It's about the mindset. Thinking is different. That's the key, right? So, don't think transactional. Have an intent. When you have some value with a good intent of serving, of caring, of giving, play 100%, right? Not heavy, play 100%. Go give it. Because if I don't share, if I don't care, if I don't give the knowledge that I have, it's a disservice. It's a disservice to myself. It's a disservice to others. It's a disservice to God, in a way, right? Don't do the disservice, right? In my next video, I'm going to share about how you can create your own economy at will, on demand. Again, very powerful. It's relevant and continuation from where we are leaving. And that will give you more steps closer to understanding what I'm going to share on October 2nd on my free webinar, where I dissect how you can become an influencer, giving value to others, serving, and creating a freedom lifestyle for yourself, right? Because you truly deserve freedom. And I believe in that. And I want to give you more. Until then, see you. God bless.